Um, during the fourth quarter, you just kind of like took over on both ends of the floor. I mean, was that just one of those moments of leading by example?
Yeah, I mean, I think I just wanted to do whatever I could for the team. And, whether we make mistakes or not, having a turnover or missing a shot, really the ability to just get back on defense. Seattle's a great team and they play really well together, but we were trying to show a lot of congestion. So just helping my teammates wherever I could.
It seems like the game they opened up standing and you guys were getting downhill, maybe being a little bit more intentional with Amy and stuff in the third quarter, I guess. Is that something I know even with JJ out, is that something you were trying to preach to them?
Yeah, no, 100%. It was getting to that second and third side and how we wanted to play it. I thought we did a great job. Obviously started with Leo, but sometimes we just fly out of the corner and don't see how we're being defended. So we were intentionally just slowing it down so we can get more setups and allowed us to either reject it or have better spacing around the ball. So that was big for us.
And then Leo, the last few games shooting wise weren't necessarily your best, but it seemed like you were very much more aggressive and comfortable with your shot, maybe even, settling into it in the first quarter. I guess how intentional was that?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
The game just opened up a lot. I mean, my teammates were looking for me. They were giving me the three, so it was pretty open. So I just took it and I went in.
And so how much you guys needed like a win like this to end the road trip after back-to-back disappointments?
Yeah, I think we needed it, but obviously it's hardest to win the last one on the road, especially after going down 0-2. So just really happy with the team and the way that we just changed the narrative a little bit, flip the script and focus on controlling what we could control. And that was this game today. And then, we'll have some time, some practice, and we'll get 2 more games next week and get ready for playoffs.
We'll go over to Zoom, starting with Michael.
Yeah, thank you. Breanna, this is for you. I know you guys have talked about that a lot this year, about the different pieces that have been missing at different times, but do you feel like there's been a resilience, even though the record maybe isn't what you wanted, to be in the position you are still to go in as defending champs and still have a long playoff run, even though you've had some things happen this year that you wouldn't have wanted to happen?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the resiliency of this team is probably the most important part of the entire season. Just the fact that, like you said, it's been up and down, in and out, players in and out, roster changes, like all the things you could imagine have happened to this team. But we don't want our run to be easy. We just want it to be like really, really worth it. So I think we're embracing the hard and showing up every day, ready for whatever challenge we're going to have and whoever we're going to have with us.
Thank you.
Jackie?
Hi, all. Sandy, if you weren't, I hope you weren't asked this already, but take us through the 2 challenges. I mean, have you ever won 2 in a row in your coaching career? And I guess just what made you feel confident in both of them?
Yeah, I'm not sure, Jackie, if I've won 2 in a row. I don't think so. But look, I trust the people, Andrew, Wade, who's behind the bench with Brian Langton. I trust their judgment on that. Sometimes I can see it. I thought it was a, very close one there, especially the first one on KB. It's always harder with seeing Stewie down the other end, the positioning there, but I was really confident in that. And that was, it's just more to my staff, the confidence I have in them. And I always, if they're confident, I'm confident in it.
And Leo, for you, the Storm scored 31 points against you all in the second quarter. It was starting to look a little similar to what we saw on Tuesday against the Valkyries. What was the key to flipping the switch defensively and holding them to under 20 points in those final 2 quarters?
Just helping each other, like just being there for each other. And I feel like in the first half, we didn't really congest the paint enough for them to make it hard for them to like go downhill and find like easy passes. So we just made everything a little bit harder. We're more physical, we were rebounding better, and we were just congesting the paint a lot better.
Miles?
Hey, Leo, I'll come back to you. Kennedy Burke didn't take a shot in the first half, but then had 10 in the second half. What'd you make of just her effort to just get to the rim, or 13 in the second half? What'd you make of her effort to get to the rim and just settle things for you when the game was a little bit out of reach there?
Me? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I love the aggressiveness she played with in the second half. You know, when she gets downhill and when she gets speed, it's really hard to stop her. I know she like fumbled the ball a bit in the first half, and that was a bit unlucky. And then she just, was a little bit stronger in the second half with it, and she hit some really important shots for us. And also on defense, she was really disruptive and really aggressive.
Jeff?
Thank you. Hello, all. Congrats on the win. Brandon, my question is for you. Earlier in this road trip after the Phoenix game, you said we're, quote, not where we want to be at this point. How does a win like this, one where you're going up against a team fighting for its playoff life, win the rebounding battle by 10, and hold the opponent to 29 second half points, how does a game like this get you closer to where this team wants to be?
I mean, it gets us closer just because we're kind of locking in on the things that are important. Controlling the boards is one of our, non-negotiables. The turnovers probably could be a little bit less, but probably better than what it's been as of late. But just really happy with this game. But now it's like compiling them, it's making this happen multiple times and getting back to a rhythm and a feel that we all want to be at.
Absolutely. And Coach, if I may, one for you. What was your message? What was your message to the team during that timeout with 3 minutes left? Appreciate your time and insight.
Oh God, you guys remember? It was just more about controlling the tempo. We talked about the start of the game was just winning the possession game and make sure we have good execution, taking the right shots and then getting back and then building the wall again. We weren't happy with how we congested in that first half. But you saw a team way more connected defensively, and I thought they scored too many points in the paint in the beginning. But you saw a very really connected team and just good poise. I thought at that stage Stewie did a great job of just controlling what we wanted to get into and getting stops.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys.